Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to my. Hang on a second. Welcome to my Thursday morning's live stream. Our speaking and writing sessions. So our local time is 6:31, which is the GMT or Greenwich Mean Time. Hello, Grace. Welcome. So let's share the page. So, dear viewers, so these are the marking criteria of IELTS speaking section. They always assess 4 of your speaking qualities, like 4 features. If I'm emphasizing clearly, first one is fluency and coherence, 25%. Then lexical sources, 25%. And third one is an grammatical range and accuracy, 25%. Pronunciation, another 25%. As you might have noticed, there is no marking for your accent. Okay. All right. It would be better if my subscribers join me, but if not, then I have to go for pronunciation side only. So, welcome everyone. People who are watching silently, who can't comment, but wish to join. The information for you, dear viewers, if you'd like to subscribe to any this lesson, you have to click on the sign up button or visit my profile so that you can join from there. It's only $10 for the whole month. We are going to get 8 1-hourly lessons. And as a bonus, when I go public live stream from my mobile phone, you'll be able to join me freely. It doesn't cost at the moment, unless they change it or possibly change it soon. It's better to grab the opportunity before it's finished. Okay. So, welcome once again. All right, we start with the word and. And is a stronger sound, and weaker sound is N, letter N only. So when we should pronounce the and as N, dear viewers, please remember the N should be pronounced as N when it is in between 2 words. So for example, the fluency and coherence. Okay. So this is one of the examples. So let's wait a little bit if my subscribers join me or not. So I'm back. Let me share the phonetics part. G sounds or letter G. If you remember, letter G is a voiced consonant, or letter G is a voiced sound. Voiced in phonetics, voiced means when we use our vocal cord. Okay, as you pronounce a letter, feel the vibration of your vocal cords. If you touch your vocal cord, which is inside your throat by your hand, if you feel that it vibrates when you pronounce a letter or a word, in that case we classify them voiced sounds. And on the other side, when you pronounce the word through your mouth by touching tongue or tooth, or by exhaling air or through nose, we call them unvoiced or non-voiced sound. Similarly, there are a few other consonants which are voiced consonants, um, like B, D, G is one of them, J, L, M, N, NG together, letter R, SJ, TH. So TH could be voiced and unvoiced. So we are going to, it has got both of them. And V, W, Y, and Z. Okay, bear in mind, dear viewers, Z is in the British English, and American English they call it Z. So I'm writing it Z U K. US. I am aware of that. In India, there are a few channels called ZTV. Same spelling, Z double E. Okay, so let's focus on letter G sounds. Letter G has three sounds: soft G and hard G. So soft G sounds like J or Ja, whereas hard G sounds like Ga. or go. And third one is G has also a special sound like Z, Z, za. Okay. So in order to develop your speaking to a very standard level, it is really a vital factor for a speaker to know how the words should be pronounced, which we call pronunciation accuracy. So when you sit for the IELTS exam, the speaking task, many times our candidates can't remember that pronunciation is one of the features where they're going to assess your quality. If you pronounce a word incorrectly or wrongly, it's much unlikely for you are going to get good marks in pronunciation part. Okay, so which is why as I always conduct lessons, conduct. Remember, conduct is noun, conduct is verb, lower intonation to upper intonation, and I try to explain the basic pronunciation techniques so that you can learn and develop your sounds. So I'm just checking whether my sound is clear or not. Yeah, the sound is okay. So when do you pronounce letter G as a soft G? And when we need to pronounce hard G or Ga or Z sound? Let's move on and find out. So, first, let us listen to these specific sounds. Okay, so I'm going to share a screen. From there, we are going to learn. Sorry. So, our first word is hard G. So,
girl, g, ooh, g, ooh, g, girl.
bear in mind that this pronunciation is British pronunciation, which is why in most of the cases we do not pronounce letter R at all. Okay, if it's especially the letter R, the second letter, third letter, fourth, or the last letter. Okay, but we always pronounce letter R if a word starts with letter R or if it is the second letter of the word and if it is in between two vowel sounds. Okay, I'll come back to it later. So girl, There is no R sound because it's British IPA. And definitely in the American IPA, it's girl with R sound. And the next one is
globe, g, l, o, b, g, l, o, b, g, l, o, b, globe.
so globe. Next sound is
Finger, I, g, I, g, I, g, finger.
so finger. It's hard G sound. Next one.
Flags, l, a, g, z, l, a, g, z, l, a, g, z, flags.
Flags. Next word.
Giant, ch, I, t, ch, I, t, ch, I, t, giant.
Giant. I Tin. Okay, that's cool. Um, next word is now it is
Genie,
soft
j,
G.
e, e, j, e, e, j, e, e, genie.
So it's soft G. Genie. Next word is
Vegetables, e, ch, t, b, u, z, e, ch, t, b, u, z, e, ch, t, b, u, z. Vegetables.
vegetables. So most of the cases we pronounce this word like vegetables. Guys, please remember that it is not vegetables, it's vegetables. Okay. So next word is
Gingerbread, j, I, j, b, r, e, d, j, I, j, b, r, e, d, j, I, j, b, r, e, d. Gingerbread.
gingerbread. Okay, here is one amazing part. There is R sound in ginger. Can you hear that?
Gingerbread.
And R is silent as you have heard. Gingerbread. So that's soft J as well. Next one, the last one.
Genre. J, o, r, e, j, o, r, e, j, o, r, e. Genre.
Okay. Remember that this sound is genre, not genre. I've heard many people using this words like this, which is really not correct at all. Okay, let's move on more G sounds. So we have already explained hard G. So girl, finger, then flags, then soft G, giant, genie, gingerbread. Once again, remember that in gingerbread, the R is silent in British IPA. And the last one is G sounds like Z in this word, genre, because genre is a French word. We have to bear in mind that in English language, there are hundreds of words are from different languages like French, Italian, German, Latin, and Greek as well. Okay, so let's describe the hard sound. The letter G does have one sound of its own, the hard sound, which sounds like ga, like globe. Actually, it's globes. The second sound, which is soft sound, uh, so it's like za sound. Okay, that is a little bit history, you know. In Old English, the letter G represented four sounds. I shall limit my remarks to the two sounds of G in modern English. Like the letter C, which is an alternative spelling for the sounds of K and S together has no sound of its own. The letter G just has one sound of its own. Globes. Okay. Well, just often ask if there is a rule for knowing. Yes, there is a rule. So general rule, soft G. Let's move on. Soft G. So when do we have to pronounce soft G or like J sound? G as J sound. Rule says if the G is followed by E, I, and Y, the pronunciation is soft G. Uh, you have to bear in mind that Y is a semi-vowel, and most of the cases Y sounds like I. Okay, so Y and W both are semi-vowels. So let's read some of the examples. Magi, magic, magical, margin, origin, Ricky Gervais, then gist, giant, Gibraltar, Gillian Anderson. Gillian Anderson is a famous Scottish actress who lives in the USA, and she's also one of the main characters of the movie called X-Files. If you ever have seen the movie, I'm sure you'll be able to know the actress name is Gillian Anderson. Gerald, giant. Exception, look, there is exception as a girl and gift. Though there is eyes after this G, but we have to pronounce like them. Now, oftentimes my learners ask me why, you know, the rule has exception. Honestly, when the phonetician of this English language created these rules, they created like this, and we have to follow it, guys. That's the only explanation. Oh, we've got Ava. Hello, Ava.
Hello, hello.
Welcome.
Yeah. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Yeah, not bad.
Could you please tell me where are you from?
Yes, yeah, yeah. I'm from India,
All right. And which part of India are you from?
in central of New Delhi.
Great. And welcome. We were already late by 27 minutes.
Uh, yeah.
Please remember that it's a time controlled lesson. It starts on time and finishes on time.
Oh,
If you are late, then then you are late. So please tell me a little bit more about yourself. Like, what do you do, and why have you subscribed to my lesson? Is it a free trial for you?
yes, yeah, yeah. It's free.
Free trial for 2 lessons. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about you. Like, what's your name
Uh,
again? Is it Ava? Is your name?
no, no. Well, my name is Ricky, and I'm a student at high school in 11th grade, and my major is science PCM, non-medical.
Okay. Sorry. Can you please speak a bit loudly or check your microphone? The sound is quite low.
Okay, sir. Now it's okay.
It's a little bit better than before.
Okay, just wait, sir. Hello, sir. Now can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I was saying that. Yeah. So my name is Ricky. I'm a student at high school in 11th grade, and my subject is science, non-medical.
Science and
Yeah, non-medical science, physics, chemistry, and math without bio.
physics, chemistry, and mathematics.
Yes, yeah.
And you haven't taken biology, right?
No, no.
Okay.
I have taken, yeah, non-medical.
What does this non-medical mean?
Means like, yeah, without bio. So it's called, yeah, non-medical in India.
So without biology.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome. And what is the reason for subscribing to my lesson?
Uh, because I wanna learn English, so that's why. And my, yeah, speaking skill, yeah, is so bad, so that's why.
Okay. So when you study in years, is it school, let's say, or college? 11th grade? Is it college?
School,
School. Okay. So which
high school.
high school? So which languages are you taught in your school?
Yeah, in Hindi.
Okay, Hindi language. Okay. So do you talk to other people in English by any chance?
Uh, yeah, yeah. In this app only, I can speak. Yeah, but in my house, I can talk. Yeah, with my some friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes, but not. Yeah, all right.
Okay, so how long have you been speaking in English?
Uh, well, I have been speaking in English. Maybe for the last mm 4 months.
4 months, okay.
Yeah.
And when have you downloaded this app?
Uh, Before 3 months ago, I guess.
You downloaded it 3 months ago.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Did
I
you?
have
Uh,
another ID.
all right. Okay. What happened to the other ID?
Uh, I got banned before, so that's why. I don't know why.
You must be aware that we have got strong code of conduct policies and guidelines. So if
Yes.
you ever break it, then they will not ban straight away. They'll give you suspension notice for 3 times, and after that they will ban you. But if something is serious, like swearing publicly or making offensive comments about teachers or other streamers, uh, they have got the right to ban you. Okay, so we all should be
Oh,
respectful to our code of conduct, policies, and guidelines. Okay, so your speaking is fine. What I think you need to practice a little bit more, creative
yeah,
friend circle, or you go for your own live stream, invite other people to have a conversation so that,
exactly, sir.
yeah, so that you can have the opportunity to develop your speaking. Remember that in speaking, you need to develop your fluency first. Okay. And
Okay,
fluency means you need to have the capacity to talk about any topic without any hesitations, limitations, stopping and giving a break. This is the call fluency. And second thing you must need is vocabulary. We call it lexical resources. Like if you're talking about a topic, you need to know the words, which words you can use to talk about the topic. And
okay,
also you need to know phrasal verbs, in some cases group verbs, phrases, idioms, and could be an expressions as well, a dialect. uh, because in spoken English we use lots of expression that we can't use in written English. Written English is standard and academics English. We have to follow grammar, remember that. The third would be grammar. Okay, so you need to know the basic grammar, because when you like to create sentences of your own, uh, grammar must be there, otherwise it will be incorrect, or maybe it could give wrong information. Okay, and fourth one, in IELTS exam, if you're ever sitting for the IELTS in the future, uh, to develop your pronunciation. So today's, though this is IELTS and pronunciation both together, I was
okay,
showing some examples how you can pronounce the letter G. Okay,
okay, sir.
great. So I've got a few more questions, if it is okay with you to answer.
Yes, yeah, why not?
So how far is your school from your home?
Uh, it's around 2 kilometer,
2 kilometers.
sir.
Remember, it's plural number two. More than one is plural generally. 2 kilometers. And how do you go to school?
Uh, through my cycle, bicycle.
By my cycle. So we use by when you are riding a bike.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I go to school by riding my bike. You can say like that. All right. And how do you spend your free time?
Mm, in free time, sometimes I listen songs and sometimes I play video games.
Sometimes you play
Time.
video games. Uh huh.
Yes, yes,
And
yeah.
sometimes you listen to songs. Remember, after
Yes.
listen, we have to use to.
Okay, sir. Listen to song. Okay,
Listen to
got it.
to songs. Yeah. This is one of the common mistakes we always make. We don't use to. We listen to songs. Okay. But when it is ing, in that case, you don't have to use ing. Like listening skill. Like I can say his listening skill is very good.
Okay,
All
okay.
right. So
So, sir, yes,
go on.
I have a question. Yeah, yes. How many viewers are yeah, you're watching right now? I
Uh,
can say it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, how many viewers are watching right now?
Okay. All my lessons are private lessons. Okay.
Oh,
There are only 30 viewers. So what is private lesson? Let me explain you. When you know it depends on the teachers whether they can make it public lesson or private lesson. If you see a lesson and there is a I symbol and it is crossed, that means it's a private lesson. So what happens to the private lesson? Because it is only for the students who have subscribed to these classes, my focus is for them. If I make it open, other people will come, start making comments and asking a lot of things, and we will just lose our concentration. Okay? So
Okay.
it doesn't matter how many viewers are watching at the moment. It is matter for me whether my subscribers are here, whether I can help them or not.
Yes, exactly.
Okay? Because you guys have signed up trial or maybe signed up by money, and definitely you like to, get the attention from a teacher to help and support you.
Yes.
Okay? So you say that you listen to songs. What kind of songs do you listen to?
Mm, I listen melody song, rap song, and sometimes yeah, Hindi songs and Punjabi also.
So you listen to Hindi, Punjabi, and also English songs, did you say?
Yes. Yeah.
Hmm.
English song also.
That's very good. Can you tell me a name of the English song?
Okay. Stay.
Who is the singer?
Let me love you. Yeah. Karoli and Jaskit Bieber.
Oh, Justin Bieber. Oh, Let Me Love You. Okay, stay.
Yes.
And how about Hindi song?
Uh, in Hindi, I listen Arijit Singh's song I forgot the name. It's a
You
famous song.
listen to Arjit Singh. Okay, Arjit is,
Yes.
yes, quite famous. Hmm.
Yeah, he's so famous in India.
Yeah, he has song, I think, thousands of songs in films, different movies, Hindi movies.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't listen to Rahat Fateh Ali Khan?
Rahat Fateh Ali Khan.
Like that song from
I don't know
Bodyguard,
who is he.
Teri Mary. Have you ever heard?
Oh, oh, oh.
Teri Mary. This is the
Koi
singer,
Kahani.
Bodyguard,
Teri Koi Kahani.
Teri
Okay,
Mary.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm. By the way, I
I have
also,
listened.
you have listened to it. By the way, I also like songs, all kinds of songs, different languages.
That's
Okay.
great.
If you have got any more question,
Do
you can ask me
okay. Yeah. So do you listen Spanish song?
sometimes,
Spanish? Oh, that's great.
like Despacito.
I also listen. Yeah, Despacito, Pasito, Pasito, Sobe, Sobecito.
Hmm.
Como se gandu. It's all good. Yeah,
I also listen to Arabic songs.
yeah, I like this. Uh,
Sorry.
yes.
Any other questions you have got for
Despacito
me?
question.
Hmm?
No question. Mm,
Yes, any other question?
so yeah. So where do you live, sir? Right
I,
now?
I live in England.
Oh, it's
I've been
great.
living here for more than 18 years. I was born in
Oh,
Bangladesh.
oh, Bangladesh.
I was born in Bangladesh. So Bengali is my
Okay.
first language, and mother tongue. English is my second language. I can speak in Hindi, Urdu, Arabic, and German.
Oh, German also. That's great.
Yeah, Arabic as well. Because I stayed almost, you know, those countries. I visited India twice, and I was,
In which place?
in Kolkata and Mumbai,
Oh,
one holiday, and also I was in Pakistan with in student exchange program from my country, and I worked in Saudi Arabia as a pharmacist before coming to the UK, and I had to learn the Arabic language. Okay,
oh,
and
that's great.
I was in Germany while I used to work for the British Armed Forces in Medical Corps as a civilian captain, and I had to learn the German language. I learned it actually out of my interest.
Internet connection is going, I think.
Sorry, can you hear me?
No, sir, I can hear you.
Is it breaking? Hello? Are you there? Hello? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Uh-oh. I think I lost you. Okay, let me bring again. I've invited you to join. Hello, Midland. I've invited you to join as well. Or if you see the hop on button, click on it. Or if you're watching from your mobile, you will find a video cam symbol. Hello and welcome. Can you hear me? I think I lost you. Welcome back.
Yes, yeah. Sorry,
That's okay.
maintenance connection was so bad.
Do you use Wi-Fi or mobile data?
Yes, Wi-Fi. I'm using Wi-Fi.
All right. Okay. As I was saying earlier, so my first degrees were from Bangladesh. I've got a post-graduation degree from the University of Dhaka, Bangladesh, in clinical pharmacy, and I worked 2 years, actually a few years, in my country as an industrial pharmacist, especially drug design, development, formulation, quality control, quality assurance, and uh, regulatory affairs. And when I got chance to work in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, so straight I took the offer and I went there. As I said, I had to learn Arabic language before I started practicing as a pharmacist over there. So in 2004, I got the opportunity to come to the United Kingdom because I had a job offer from the National Health Service. Have you ever heard NHS? I'm writing it. NHS UK, yeah. So it stands for National Health Service. Okay, so let me explain here how it works in this country. The healthcare sector is totally free for all of our residents and citizens. That's why we don't have many private practice doctors or many private clinics, only limited, because everyone gets free medical support, medicines from the government. And we have got the highest budget, which is roughly this year 27 billion pound, which is 40 billion US dollars for this year. It goes like 3% above or rise every year. Okay, and oh, I lost you again. If you're still there, please do join me. We've got 13 minutes and 57 seconds. I think I've lost him. Okay, let's move on, guys. Now, soft G, age. If the letter E is after G, we use the soft G, like age, page, rage, sage, case, mage. Okay, and now storage, village, spillage, then generate, generation, detergent, vengeance, gerund is a grammar, magenta, color, genie, we have already explained, Gemini, genius, genuine, gem, gel, revenge, ingenious, large. So, if you remember, I explained earlier that Y is a semi-vowel sound, okay? So, semi-vowel means most of the cases Y sounds like I. And if there is Y after G, words have, soft Z sound like astrology. All the logy, not only astrology, whatever logy you find, there is also G, pathology, biology, astrology, okay, bacteriology, virology, all the logy words. Then I'm sure you know this country called Egypt. Then gym, gymnastics, gymnast, any word from the gym root word, gymnasium. You see phytology, psychology, genealogy. But look at this exception, gynecology. I believe that gynecology came from a different word. It's not English word. Okay, so yes, it comes from Greek word gyne with the semantic meaning omen and logi. Sorry, guys. So that's why it is ga sound rather than subji, though there is y after it. Now hardji. So if the G letter is followed by any other letters other than E, I, and Y, sorry guys, we use hard G or Ga sound. So as you can see, the famous singer Lady Gaga. So gigantic, garage, gargantuan, gaggle. You know this famous song, Gangnam Style. But look at this word. Is it Harbinga or Harbinja? What do you think? That is E sound after J. According to the rule, it should be Harbinja. So let's find out, is it Harbinja or Harbinga?
Harbinger.
So the rule is okay, it is Harbinja. So it's a noun, it means a person or thing that shows that something is going to happen soon, especially something bad. I've invited you again. Join me, Abba. Welcome back.
Yes, yeah, sir. Sorry, sir. I'm really, really sorry. Sorry.
That's okay, but as it's a trial class, if you miss, you're missed.
Yeah, my internet connection is so bad, so that's why it happened. Yeah, it's happening.
Hmm. Okay, so do you have any more questions about me?
Uh, Question.
Uh,
Okay. Sorry. Yes. How long have you been teaching English?
I've been teaching it's from online mostly after coming to the UK around 4 years, I should say. And I've been on this app. I'm one of the teachers that who joined at the beginning when this app started in March 2020.
Okay.
So there are a few teachers. We are still here. Let me name them. One of them is Ryan, a Canadian teacher. Then Sean, an American teacher. Then
Okay.
Khadija, an Algerian teacher. I'm trying to find them. Then Sabrina, an Indonesian teacher. Then Uncle and another Indonesian teacher. I'm trying to remember who else is still here when this app started. Sophia, an American teacher. And teacher Haley, who is an American teacher.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
really?
and our
I know
CEO,
her. Haley.
you know her, okay? Yeah. Then our CEO, he's always there because he's our CEO. He's also a teacher. And June, our CEO June, and I'm trying to remember who else. And other teachers joined later. Oh, also, yeah, teacher Ahmed, who lives in Poland. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
And the surprising matter is that I joined as a student like you on this app. Then Hello decided to promote as a teacher from our students' account. I'm one of them. Other teachers are like Ahmed, Khadija, Uncle Ann, Sabrina. They are also students like me and they've been promoted.
Oh,
Okay, so I used to teach in a different app, before I joined here, but that was totally free service for the South Asian people, students from Vietnam, Thailand, and some other countries. Also, I had students from Pakistan, Bangladesh, and India.
oh,
So I used to teach them free, but when I joined here, I
yes.
just left that platform, and I'm a part-time teacher here. Because as you see, my main work is for the National Health Service for the UK government. But I've got a quite good number of classes Monday to Sunday every week, every morning except Friday morning, every night except Thursday night. And sometimes there are two lessons, especially Saturdays, Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We've got 5 more minutes, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have any more questions? Let's talk about yourself today.
Uh, okay, sir.
That's me. If you can see me now,
Yes, yeah, I can see. Sorry.
that's okay.
Yeah, what can I ask?
And my
I'm
class,
feeling nervous actually, sir.
don't be nervous. I'm human like you. All
That's
right.
why, yeah, that's why, yeah, my, that's why, yeah, my English is, yeah, breaking sometimes.
Okay, because
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
internet
because I'm
connection.
feeling nervous. Yeah.
Okay. I teach mostly English grammar, all levels, beginner, intermediate, and advanced levels. Then
Yes,
IELTS strategies, the IELTS exam, which is needed
yes, yeah, I know.
for studying or for the immigration
In abroad country.
to the English speaking countries only. Not all of
Yeah.
the countries they need IELTS. And I also teach basic British IPA, the sounds,
Hmm.
and also speaking techniques, strategies, how we can use, uh, your tips, how you can be a good speaker. And also sometimes I conduct live stream chit chat and general conversation.
Yes.
Also,
in group
music.
chat.
Sorry.
In group chat.
No, no. Chit chat. The live stream's name is chit chat. So when I
Oh,
conduct the live stream from my mobile, this is from laptop.
yes,
You can join me
yes.
today. Yeah, if I'm in my live stream from my mobile. Possibly I'll be doing a live stream later because our class is finishing in 4 minutes.
Private or in public?
No, the when I go
Like this.
from my mobile, that is
Yes.
public live stream. Anyone can join.
Oh,
But these classes, which I have mentioned, these are all private lessons, which means then only for the students who have subscribed to these classes.
oh,
No one can come. That's why you can see not
yeah.
many people are watching. Not there are many comment. Only one person made a comment, which is Grace.
Yes, yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Okay,
So, sir, what is the time in UK right now?
our local time is 7:27 a.m. and
7:27.
Thursday morning. Bear in mind that this is a time control lesson. It starts in. I started 5 minutes earlier. Then it starts counting down when it becomes 0 second, like 59 minutes 59 seconds. That starts counting down from there. When it
Yeah.
becomes 0 second, it shuts down automatically. The class
Oh,
is finished.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
so we have got 1 minute 59 seconds. Now 57. It's going down, counting down. You know the final countdown. Okay.
So, sir, yeah, nice to meet you, and yeah, see you again.
Sure, we have still got time. Stay until the last second. And I did
Okay.
I did my other degrees from here, and I did my teacher training degree last year from
Hmm.
from the UK. That is mandatory to work as a teacher on this app.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about yourself, though I have got 1 minute 20 seconds.
Ah,
So,
okay.
so how's the weather in your place?
Uh,
Is
right now, yeah, 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 yeah. It's hot right now.
it's
It's
hot?
like 22 degrees Celsius. Yeah.
Okay, but in our country it's winter. Our temperature is at the moment 5 degrees Celsius. Five, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, your sound has become better.
Sir, yeah. Oh, so yeah. Now it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. And
Okay.
which kind of weather do you like? Hot, cold,
Uh,
spring?
cold
What?
weather,
You
winter.
you like winter? Hmm.
I like snowfall. Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Do you have snowfall in your area?
No.
Okay, we see snowfall in the United Kingdom very often.
Oh,
That
so sad, sir.
that's common.
But I
Why?
like snowfall. Yeah,
Okay, and 15 seconds is going to be finished. Thank you very much for joining me.
yeah.
It's really my pleasure to meet you. You'll get another free lesson. If you think that my
Oh,
lesson is okay for you, maybe you can consider to subscribe me. Thank you.